Hello and welcome to Pause channel. Our video of the day is about tiger versus lion, who is the real king. When it comes to tiger versus lion fights, many of the clips we see are from cages or enclosures. But the truth is, these fights don't tell the full story. Behind bars, it's not just about strength or skill. It often depends on how the animals were raised, who was more dominant from a young age, or even who is slightly older and stronger at the time. In fact, in captivity, we've seen even dogs dominate lions and tigers, simply because they grew up establishing that dominance early. So while these clips may look dramatic, they are not an accurate reflection of how things would unfold in the wild. To understand who the real king is, we need to look at facts, biology, and natural behavior, not just what happens behind cages. Unlike lions, tigers live and hunt alone. Every meal depends entirely on their own strength, stealth, and patience. They do not rely on a pride or a pack. This solitary nature has made the tiger one of the most powerful and versatile hunters on the planet. In the wild, tigers regularly bring down prey much larger than themselves. The mighty gaur, a wild bison that can weigh over 1,000 kilograms, is no match for a determined tiger. With explosive speed and immense power in their forelimbs, tigers leap, wrestle, and drag down animals that would be impossible for most predators. But goats are not the only victims. Tigers adapt to whatever prey the forest offers. Wild boars are muscular, armed with sharp tusks, and dangerous to confront. Many predators avoid them, but the tiger does not hesitate. One leap, one grip, and the struggle ends in the tiger's favor. Deer and elk rely on speed and agility to survive. But a tiger's stealth allows it to get dangerously close before the chase begins. When it strikes, the sprint is short, and always decisive. The water buffalo is heavy, strong, and unpredictable. Even so, the tiger uses power and precision to bring it down. This is a true test of strength, predator versus giant. Even crocodiles, protected by armor-like scales and feared as ambush hunters in rivers, have been killed by tigers. Such battles demonstrate not only brute strength but also the agility and reflexes that make the tiger so dangerous. And it's not just prey. Tigers are fearless enough to take on other predators. Sloth bears, known for their aggression and powerful claws, have fallen victim to tigers in fierce confrontations. To attack such a dangerous animal highlights the tiger's unmatched confidence in its own strength. Even other big cats are not safe from the tiger's dominance. Here, a leopard has been killed and the tiger now claims the prize. It is a harsh reminder, in the tiger's territory, there are no rivals. But just as they hunt alone, they must defend alone. Every tiger claims its own territory, and to keep it, fights between males can be brutal. These battles are not short displays of dominance, they are wars for land, for survival, and for the right to mate. The roars, the strikes, and the wounds tell us one thing clearly: a tiger's life is a constant test of power. Clashes like these can last for hours, with neither male willing to surrender. They wrestle with explosive force, trading heavy blows that can leave permanent scars. Sometimes the loser escapes with his life, sometimes he doesn't. In the wild, there is no referee, no mercy, only the raw law of nature deciding who remains king of the territory. If the tiger is the master of solitary strength, the lion is the master of teamwork. A lion's true power lies not in the individual, but in the pride. Together, they can bring down prey that would be impossible for any one predator alone. A pride of lions working together can topple giants. Buffalo, giraffes, even hippos and elephants, prey that weigh several tons, have all fallen when a pride hunts with perfect coordination. This collective strategy is one of the lion's greatest strengths. A giraffe may look gentle, but one kick can kill a lion instantly. Still, a determined pride will take the risk, surrounding and dragging it off balance. It's a dangerous gamble, but lions have never been strangers to risk. Hippos kill more people in Africa than almost any other animal. Yet here, a pride has managed to bring one down, using numbers and relentless force. Even the mightiest land animal is not untouchable. A pride of lions, using sheer persistence, can topple a young elephant. It's one of the most dramatic hunts in nature, and one of the rarest. But to think that lions are only dangerous in groups would be a mistake. Lions may be social animals, but they are still deadly hunters on their own. A single lion can and often does bring down large prey. The wildebeest depends on speed to survive. But the lion uses patience, waiting for the perfect moment to launch. One chase, one leap, and the hunt is over. Zebras are always alert, constantly scanning for danger. But no amount of awareness can stop a lion once it commits to the attack. Lions don't just rule over prey, even other predators aren't safe. Cheetahs, leopards, hyenas, all fall victim when they cross paths with lions. These encounters aren't about hunger alone. They're about dominance. By eliminating rivals, lions secure their place at the very top of the food chain. This is what makes the lion supreme. But the fiercest battles are not with prey, or even rivals of other species. Male lions fight each other with unmatched ferocity to control prides and land. These clashes are not brief scuffles, they are wars that can decide the fate of entire generations. The scars they carry are the marks of warriors who live and die by strength alone. Each fight is a test of endurance, power, and courage. The victor claims not only territory, but the right to pass on his bloodline. The defeated often pays with exile, or with his life. This endless cycle of battle is what shapes lions into the warriors of the animal kingdom, kings forged in combat. Lions and tigers may both be big cats, but their lives, and their paths to survival, are very different. Lions are warriors of the savannah. Male lions fight constantly because that is their role, to defend prides and territories. Lionesses do most of the hunting, while males save their strength for battle. This means lions may have more direct experience in face-to-face combat, often carrying the scars of constant rivalry. The tiger's life, however, is shaped by solitude. From a young age, a tiger must rely only on itself to survive. It hunts alone, it defends alone, and it cannot afford mistakes. An injury in the wild is often a death sentence, because no pride will feed or protect a wounded tiger. This forces tigers to fight with caution and intelligence, using agility, speed, and raw strength to end battles as quickly as possible. So who has the advantage? In one-on-one fights, there is no universal king. It depends on the individual, the size, the age, the experience, and the will to fight. But if we judge only by size, bite force, and physical strength, the tiger holds a slight edge over the lion in solitary battles. In the end, both lions and tigers are kings, one ruling through courage and cooperation, the other through power and independence. And perhaps that is why this debate will never truly end.